to it. So go ahead and place your bets, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Please say hello. Do you know where Dave is from? Yes, Dave is from Canada, my friend. A drunk goat, have a nice night. Anybody else that might be heading off? Thank you for stopping by. Don't be shy, chat. 500 people here. You could talk. It's cool. I know Dave and I are kind of chill casting because it's nighttime for us, but I enjoy these streams a lot. Alright, Malay for Tatoh in the blue in this game. And then MBL in the red as the Berbers. So again, I'll familiarize you with the Berbers. They get the Camel Archer, and villagers move faster. Stable units cost 15/20% less, and Castle and Imp, and ships move faster. We saw this last time from MBL.
Admin
he had
Reed.
great success. Wait,
Admin
what am I
Reed for
missing?
Tatoh.
Oh. Okay.
That's
well,
all.
it's a ranked. It's a it's a ranked game. So
But go
I
back to
guess
your
he'll play
introduction.
on.
You were doing fantastic. You're doing
I
just
mean,
great.
you ruined the quality of the introduction. Now it's better that we
I
just
know,
forget it.
YouTube. See you later, YouTube. Not going on you.
He's just finding out now. I saw him run close to the gold, and he's probably thinking, "Oh, jeez." Well, now he's probably going to go Tower Rush with Malay. He could take the secondary gold, which is forward. It's not too bad. I've seen main gold in that location. Remiz, thank you for subscribing 2 months in a row. AoE Snack Bar, welcome to the stream. Civad says go Red Wings, Dave. I don't know if Dave is eating his pizza or what.
I'm
but...
not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Okay. Good to know. So let's look at the rest of the map for Tatoh. He has his main stone on the right side, close enough where he might consider trushing with this bad map. Other stones far forward. He has wood lines in good position on the left and the right. Sheep are annoying. I don't know if he's going to spot those. They're way in that corner. MBL has a pretty good map himself. He has a wood line forward, which he's using, no pond in it. Another wood line he can take with the pond. Main gold is behind his town center nicely. And then a gold and a stone forward. A wallable map for MBL because of these cliffs. We'll wall right up the gut here and secure that secondary gold. But it is a map that he could struggle with if he gets tower rushed, because that main stone is right in the middle. And that would be a good spot for Tatoh to attack, because he would take the stone away, he would take the berries away, and part of the wood line with that first tower. So scouting's going to be important for MBL to spot that. I like the fact that Tatoh has chosen the Malay to mix it up. If you don't know anything about the Malay, they advance to the next age 80% faster, and they have 2 fishing bonuses, which is not important here. And battle elephants cost 25% less. They have the karambits, which is the very cheap and fast infantry that we rarely see, but that'll probably be seen in Imp if we end up seeing them. Because they can advance so much faster, they are another man-at-arms tower rush civ. Good work from Tatoh with that boar.
What do the Berbers have to counter battle elf? They don't have halberd.
They would pretty much have to go monks to counter that. I mean, in the castle age, that is. They're not going to want to mass camel archers, because camel archers don't take them down that fast. I would say
that's what I'm thinking. Like, usually, whenever I watch the Malay, oh, that's so cheeky. I hate when that happens. Tato's attacking MBL's barracks villager. Not for long.
Do you remember that team game a couple months back?
Shut up. Shut up. Didn't happen. Didn't happen.
You remember it? Oh, it's beautiful. You still remember it. Okay, anyway, continue.
Do you remember the teams of that team game? Do you remember how rigged that was?
Yeah,
anyway,
but in the situation I'm
I was about to make a point.
Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say Malay are an absolute dumpster fire in Imperial Age. They suck. But against the Berbers, who do they really have anything to counter the battle elephants? Maybe the Malay could do some. Maybe they could do some stuff. You know, that's what I was about to say.
I feel like the Malay are pretty good in the Imperial Age.
Really? With what?
Yeah, I feel they get forced levy, which makes the militia line cost no gold. So if they make it to late,
they only get two-handed swordsmen though.
It still doesn't cost gold. But I think you're right. It depends on what the opponent has available to them. Tatoh is going forward. No surprise. MBL has scouted it, which I said was important. The cool thing about the Malay as well in Imp, I think, is they can have a strong early game because they advance so much faster, so their ARB ram push can be strong. But I get your point. Versus this Civ, they're going to be a little bit stronger, and MBL finding Tatoh with 6 forward villagers, and he's just going to make more militia to defend.
Yeah, that's early Imp, though. There's a lot of Civs that are garbage in Imp that are good in early Imp.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's once you get there, we got to get there first, though. So MBL's seen this. He's got
Oh!
5 militia, and
Look what Tato's doing.
he's walling
trying
the shoreline. That's cute.
And he's gonna just build 2 houses to stop MBL again. This is what could suck for MBL. Well, first of all, Tatoh hasn't scouted that MBL wall.
It's gonna suck for Tatoh. He can't get away from these freaking militia, and he's gonna be attacking. MBL did the right thing, making another one. Let's see if he's making one more. He's making 2 more. Is this guy like Huang? Is MBL turning into Huang?
Well, I think MBL's making the extra militia because he wants to defend from this, but the annoying thing for him is he's in the Dark Age. He can't build any counter towers. If Tatoh uses these vills to batter down the barracks, MBL will have to wall behind. There's nothing he can do to stop the towers now, so maybe he will regret the extra militia because he could be on his way to feudal already. And his militia are not going to do... Well, I guess they could run in the right side where Tato's trying to wall, but they're not going to be able to threaten Tatoh too much because of the walls. This is going to be a pretty funny game. So that's exactly what Tato's going to do, Dave. He's going to build a tower on the wood line. That'll deny the berries. That'll deny the wood. That's exactly what I said when the game started. And then he might be able to deny the stone. I think MBL could be screwed. He hasn't clicked up to feudal yet. Oh, maybe he can get in with his militia. He has so many he could run underneath
I'm
the
wondering
TC, I guess.
why he gave up on hitting the forward villagers with the militia. Like, he might be regretting that at the moment. He went to Tato's base with his militia, and like, if he's walled, what are you gonna do? And simultaneously, what are you gonna do against this rush coming in from Tatoh? Another barracks going up from MBL farther back because Tatoh destroyed his original one, and that's not good when you have to make a second barracks.
Well, I'll tell you what, if MBL didn't have the back wood line he's on right now, I think he would have GG'd already. As militia are just attacking the house, and Tatoh... Oh, is Tatoh gonna wall in the militia with the houses? He's trying. He needs one more house and a palisade.
MBL buddy.
No.
Notice it. MBL buddy.
No.
Oh no! You know he's so triggered right now. He's
Tato's
he is
gonna
so
tower them
salty
now.
right now.
That's beautiful play from Tatoh. Aggressive play.
7 militia wasted.
I love the innovative plays that we can see in this game. I mean, this game has certainly been different. And Tatoh is building a death trap for these militia. They will all die to that watchtower. And MBL, he's in feudal now. He just hit feudal at 15 minutes.
He's having to mill behind and make farms behind that other wood line.
Yeah.
Gross.
Gross indeed. He's getting man-at-arms. Oh, please cancel it, MBL. Please cancel man-at-arms. Why are you going with man-at-arms? Oh, he's gonna chop the tree to let his units out, Dave. Let's see if Tatoh can do something. He needs to palisade over that.
Oh, he's gonna wall it in! Jebaited, kiddo. He sent the Vil all the way from his base.
Oh my gosh, that's brilliant.
Wrecked.
That is brilliant. So good. Oh man, that has just been a perfect start to this game. I don't know how long it'll go, but oh man, that was wonderful. The fact that MBL sent the villager, he researched the man-at-arms upgrade and confused me, and then I see the villager come out of nowhere to palisade there,
Okay,
and then the villager gets
we were
trapped.
talking about MBL going other places for wood last game, right? You were saying he only has this wood here. Look on the bottom of the map, the right corner.
Yeah, he always knows how to find extra wood lines.
He knows
Unbelievable.
he knows all about wood, kids.
He,
All right.
he found a stone there too, which is important. Wow. Well, he's building defensive towers on his main wood line, I guess, the one back at home. Tatoh is just booming nicely at home, though, building a blacksmith, and he has 300 food, Dave, so he will probably hit the castle age before MBL can.
That's a GG as soon as he gets to the castle. That's when MBL is gonna call it GG, unless he's so tilted. I agree with Tyrannosaurus Rex. MBL is so tilted right now, but that whole series of events, it's gonna
Yeah.
start affecting his gameplay. Like, look, he's on 2 different stone piles.
Yeah.
Is that really necessary? Meh. I don't know. He's got farms all over the back of his map. It's actually kind of ridiculous. And Tato's now putting 2 towers side by side just to be annoying.
Yep, because he knows he will likely hit castle first, and then he can just upgrade these guys and get Bodcanero. That's typical Tatoh stuff. You know what I'd like to say? I would have paid money to see Spring in MBL's shoes, because
Oh, he would no. Spring would just cry.
he would
cry.
he would get so frustrated. Nowadays, I'm pretty sure Tatoh told me that Spring kicks him every time he tries to join, because Tatoh always tower rushes Spring, and Spring hates it. So I just would have loved to see that happen to Spring, just to see what would happen. Tatoh building a tower in the corner of the map now.
Oh, and MBL's putting an outpost. They're too late, buddy. It's too late. Too little, too late. Like, that tower does nothing, effectively. It really does nothing. But it's just annoying. It's the annoyance factor, and it pens MBL into this little area at the back. Like,
it does.
It's gross. Market coming down from MBL. He's gonna buy his way up, most likely.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's definitely needed because he has no farm space next to his town center. I guess he does have it in the back here, where he's just building more towers, and Tato's building another one himself, which he might get up because MBL's only building his with 1 villager. So maybe the castle times will be pretty similar. Tatoh has all the map control. Tato's the only one creating any military right now, and he's gonna make archers. And hold on a second. Look what his 5 HP scout has found on the right, Dave. He's found the new base for MBL.
Rip. Rip. Rest in pepperonis. That is gonna die. Especially once those... Where are the archers? Oh, there's 1 archery range there.
Yeah, there's not a lot there, and there's 2 towers for MBL, so I think for now he might be safe. Tatoh and MBL are actually going to click up at similar times. Tatoh has a huge Vill lead, but Tato's also had more forward villagers, and yeah, there you go. Market for Tatoh, he's clicked up, and amongst all of that, there's a 4-second difference, which is not even a real second with these castle times. Crazy.
Is MBL gonna drop a castle? And where would he drop this said castle? Because it seems like the plan right now. He's got so many villagers on stone.
Yeah.
Does he want to clear up those towers at the front of his base? Does he need to, or should he expand to the bottom side more? And
I think he needs to, because that space is so important to Tatoh, because Tatoh, if he builds a castle there, he will steal both those golds and the stone, and he'll have map control to build siege workshops. So if MBL builds his castle there on the front next to the farm, he can kill these towers and then get his stone back and basically protect that area as well. So I would say, if it were me, that's where I would build it. But you gotta protect the right side of your eco as well. Or you could just be ballsy and try and be aggressive, but I doubt we'll see that. Oh, and
so that spectator overlay just debated me again, because I forgot about the melee.
Yeah, the melee get there faster. I completely forgot about it as well.
Siege Workshop coming up from Tatoh. Good move. Yep. I mean, he could just like YOLO in here with those villagers and wall all of this stuff in from MBL. He'd lose the vills, but it'd be hilarious.
Well, speaking of losing vills, MBL is going to meet crossbows with Bodcanero on his stone.
Oh, right there? I guess it defends the
Ugh.
gold, but you're trapping yourself in even more here, bud.
Yeah, that's rough. He's forcing down a siege workshop on his secondary base, and Tatoh with Bodcanero has forced MBL off that wood line. So MBL for wood needs to run to the right where Tatoh currently has an army. This is so awkward for MBL. I feel like Tatoh should research guard tower. Just because. Just because.
I don't think it'd be worth it,
Yeah, I know.
but it would tilt MBL so much more because they would be so much harder to kill. Guard tower and masonry, please, and murder holes. All three of those techs.
So let's not forget the one thing MBL has available to him to get some map control back, and that's the camel archers. It's Tatoh. He does not have a castle. He's instead just building towers, and he's making crossbows out of one archery range. MBL used the camel archers to get himself out of jail before. Can he do it again? I think it's possible for him, but it's not going to be easy because Tatoh has so much map control. He's still building towers. I think he knows the camel archers will arrive, so he's going to continue to build towers forward. I mean, at this point, I would have resigned. So I give MBL credit. I think if he runs the camel archers to the right side, he can kill the crossbows, and he can kill the Mangonel. In fact, he's sending his own Mangonel. Will Tatoh spot this? The hill doesn't matter, because the Mangonel's weak, and oh, that attack round was sick. Tato's losing crossbows to the tower.
MBL hasn't played dodgeball in a while, man. He hasn't played dodgeball in a while, you can tell. That's unacceptable,
unfortunate.
MBL.
It's so unfortunate because he almost killed the Mangonel. It's on 3 HP. And I think Tatoh is going to lose that anyway now, but...
And
MBL
now the
could
camel
have won
archers
that.
are out. But
Yeah.
Tatoh, I mean, he's pretty secure at his base, right? He's pretty... It's 63 villagers he's got. Oh,
Yep.
that TC at the back of his base is ugly.
Ugly.
But the only place he could put it, I guess, and he wants to keep his economy pretty compact, so they can't do too much damage. Do you think he goes into skirmishers here, or like keeps with the crossbows, or what? He's got some monks out.
It's very hard to say what should be done when a game is this crazy. I think Tatoh is probably just gonna boom back at home and defend with towers and TCs. He did make a few skirmishers. Oh yeah, he's gonna go elite skirm because he has 4 skirmishers now. But the camel archers could really hurt him if there's no towers or TCs. I don't know if these units have enough firepower here, as Tatoh is going to have a tower and 2 more TCs for MBL to run into. And now we're looking at 73 vills for Tatoh, 51 for MBL. MBL's not going to be able to do anything with his camel archers. They will die to the elite skirmishers. They're not elite yet, but they will be. Tatoh has Mangonels on the left side of MBL's base. Camel archers are on the way. There's 2 monks for Tatoh, a few crossbows. Some villagers are exposed there too, so MBL could get some picks on these forward villagers. He's gonna go for the army first. 1 conversion for Tatoh, but he's lost his monk. The attack grounds. I think with the knight, Mangonels will die. So good engagement for MBL. Tatoh tried to make the most of it with the monks, but 1
I
conversion
think
not enough.
Tatoh just trying to be as annoying as possible on the front side and building up his eco at the back. But like, I don't know. This is how he lost last game. So MBL's definitely not completely out. I still feel like Tatoh has firm control here.
Yeah, these towers are so strong. If the towers were somehow deleted or destroyed, then I think MBL would be in a good position.
Oh, that
but I just
castle
watched the
from
camel archer
MBL.
run through.
What is that? No, that's not going up, bud. Sorry.
He only has 7 villagers too.
No, he's got some more coming from the other side too, but they're
Oh
being...
my
Oh,
gosh! Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, I heard the wolf. I didn't see him. I was confused. Oh, Dave! Tatoh just built...
deleted the foundation.
Yeah, he just deleted the foundation.
Means you can walk through that barracks, but you don't need to.
Well, it's actually a monastery, and Tatoh with these skirmishers can see the castle. But he only has skirmishers, and MBL's
It's
sending a
not
knight,
gonna
and he's
get
sending the
denied.
camel archers. The castle will go up.
A decent castle. Now he can push in through the bottom side because he'll be able to target those palisades. Get in there with
Good
the
point.
camel archers at the
He
bottom
might-
of Tato's base.
He might distract Tatoh enough where he can then push back in the front of his base and get those golds, which Tatoh is not fortified. I don't see any rams on the way, but that would be the ideal scenario for MBL. It looks like he wants to pressure on the front, though. There's a forward siege workshop, and Tatoh is going to need something else. We talked about how do you counter the camel archers. Well, if MBL adds in knights, that'll cancel out the skirmishers. I think just because of pure unit composition, MBL has a chance here. Oh, but Tato's going to click to imp. I didn't realize that. He's a lot closer than I thought, so he'll be there in no time. So, castle will go up for Tatoh. He's going to build it on the other side of this wood line. That way he can go for trebs, most likely an imp. MBL's kind of shaping up for a castle age attack, Dave, so I don't think
What
he
is Tatoh
recognizes
making?
Tato's clicked up. Well,
Does
basically
I
trebs
heard
to
a
start, I
stable
think.
come up. So maybe elephants? I heard a stable come up somewhere.
Well, he doesn't have a lot of resources, and he's going to be an imp in no time with his civ, so I think he goes for 2 or 3 trebs first, just to
Yeah.
kill MBL's buildings, and then he'll figure it out from there.
That was MBL's stable going up, by the way.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm
It's like,
pressing
where?
my stable hotkey, and there's no stable for Tatoh. I just didn't say anything.
Also, we have to remember Tato's main gold is like uglier than your neighbor's baby. Like, it is a terrible gold. And he's not even halfway through it yet because it's so
I actually
bad.
forgot about it. I was looking at the gold next to the Mangonels, and I was confused why you thought it was as ugly as my neighbor's baby. But yeah, you're right. He hasn't chopped through the wood yet. Does MBL know about that? Yeah, MBL doesn't know that. Tato's getting guard tower. He's getting bracer. He is an imp now. And Trebuchet's on the way, but he doesn't have a lot of resources, Dave. He has the resource for 1 Trebuchet. But that's about it. He's just building more towers to defend. A lot
He's
more
playing tower
towers.
defense right now. I don't think MBL can really, like, if he goes in here, the towers are going to do some decent damage. In
Yeah,
addition
this
to the
is-
skirmishers.
This is the expansions, and the towers will actually allow Tats to defend here, I think.
If he
The
garrisons,
Knights-
this is a town bell moment. Alright? I know you don't like town bell, people. This is a town bell moment. Got all these towers. Got all
Hey, he
these
doesn't have
TCs.
units in them. Let's look at MBL's resources again. He's going to be stuck in the castle age. But look at the knight on the front, Dave. +2
Yep.
defense and bloodlines. And those towers are going to kill it.
And the siege workshop coming up from MBL on that side now. So
I-
MBL's pushing. Tatoh needs to weather the storm here and come up with a better unit composition than he currently has. Because this is quite garbage. Skirmishers against knights and camel archers and rams.
Yeah, Tato's economy is stretched, so is MBL's, but MBL is down 30 villagers, and he also is in the castle age. I do think that MBL is going to go with an all-in castle push. He needs more battering rams before he does that. He's sending a battering ram forward at his base to clear up those towers now that the villagers are gone. Tato's nothing to stop that at the moment. Let's see what MBL can do. Tatoh wants to TC that extra gold. That's not going to happen. He's building another tower, which will make it 4 in this area, and this time the towers are garrisoned. Will the battering rams stay alive long enough to kill these these guard towers? There's so many of them. I hate what I'm seeing. I just hate it. Nerf towers. Remove them from the game. That's what MBL is saying, I'm sure. And the battering ram's gonna die to towers and the villagers, and That push is going to be completely stalled. MBL losing Mangonels now. And is he going to lose the next one? Oh my gosh. I think MBL can't push this. I think he's getting raided on the right side now, and Tato's tower defense is going to work. Well, what's his Tatoh? Okay, he has his main gold. He's building another mining camp there. And he also has... He could take that gold next to MBL's former forward base.
I mean, Tato's pretty strapped for gold, to be honest. Can't take the one in front of his base because MBL's chilling right there. I don't even think he can take the ones in front of MBL's base because MBL can just run back with the knights like he's doing right now. And he's going to take out all those towers there. Oh god, that's ugly. Look at MBL's base near Tatoh. He had the mill and stuff near Tato's castle. Do you see those dead bodies? They just died there without him noticing.
I think that was... He has a few leaving, but I think it was to the skirmishers, yeah. But you are right, Dave. The map control is in favor of MBL at the moment. Tato's slowly looking to push out. Tato's going to lose this fight with the Arbalest and the skirmishers because MBL has camel archers and knights here, and he will stop this town center as well. Maybe MBL has a shot. He's down 30
Villager
villagers.
Count is getting closer than it was.
Yeah.
It's going to be 20 soon.
He's booming up. He's going to get his resources back to build a TC where that tower will die. But it's going to be rough as Tatoh masses these Arbalests. And he's just going to micro as he is now. And he's going to slowly be able to push his way out across the map unless MBL has the military numbers to stop that. And he simply cannot deal with Imperial Age Arbalests right now. Tatoh getting the gold back, still in his main, even though it's awkward. And more stables for MBL. And more TCs. He finally has his base.
So, is MBL anywhere close to clicking up to...
No.
God, no. Not even. He couldn't even click up to feudal right now if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
he
think,
lost all those villas at the front too. Oh, gross.
Yeah, Tato's just gonna micro all day, and it's 2 full shots with this army to finish off the night. And then, of course, he'll probably send more. And he has the castle for trebuchets, and 2 trebuchets are coming forward. So it has been a great game. But unless MBL gets a Mangonel shot or a good group on these Arbalests, which I don't think Tatoh will let happen, I think MBL is finished. And yep,
GG.
there's the GG.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad that we saw a victory for Tatoh just because of the house moment. That was so funny. So funny. MBL
was
stayed
really
alive,
good.
though.
And the towers as well, like ridiculous, copious amounts of towers in defense.
Yeah, it
Against
really was
knights.
tower defense there for a while. I mean, at that stage, Tatoh had already been leading, so he just needed to hold, and guard towers were the correct choice. And overall, pretty different game for Twitch and YouTube, and the KD was pretty close. 89 units killed for Tatoh, 91 lost. 91 units killed for MBL. 91 lost, which means he probably lost 2 to wolves, I guess. Woo. Food and everything else collected. MBL leading in the gold, but Tatoh well ahead in other categories. Obviously, Tatoh hit Imperial Age, while MBL did not. And their villager high was the 30 difference. I guess Tatoh did what we said, Dave, and he didn't allow MBL to get to late game, where his civilization would be better.
Yeah. I mean, that was a good comeback attempt from MBL. Credit to MBL for trying to pull that off. I mean, he was so far behind. Think about it. His 7 militia that he had were completely wasted. They drew out maybe 120 wood from Tatoh in houses that he was going to build anyway. So, like, bad investment.
Not to mention the forward villager, not to mention the man-at-arms.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that too. Like,
Well,
just
great
not
game, though.
worth it.